Hi, I'm Allison Roman. Welcome to my home. I'm Allison Roman, an interior designer and content creator based here in Greenville, South Carolina. I'm so excited to show you guys a home that I bought in 2021 in my childhood neighborhood. I'm excited to walk you through today and show you all the changes we made in this home to make it more functional. So here's the office. I love the Moody dark color in here, but I get so much light from the windows. I added this wall in the office to give me a good division between the office and the dining room. And then I really wanted this to have some masculine features. I chose clean lines, dark colors, and then this beautiful velvet fabric for my curtains. This brings in a nice warmth since the walls were very gray and cool toned. I added some warmth with my velvet curtains and the plaid rug. So typically when I'm working with a client to help design their space, I'll start with a color palette. I'll use my samples from 2 Pages. Often this is what I'll be ordering for clients. All right, now we're moving into the living room, and I chose to keep this room mostly white, again, so that I could add color through the art and through the textiles. These are my favorite curtains in the whole house. This was the one spot where I decided to be bold and add a little bit of color. So I added these pale aqua curtains in here, and I just love what they've added to this room. It feels warm. They feel like really expensive designer curtains because they're custom. I got these in the linen fabric, and even though they're lined, they let the most beautiful light come in. Welcome to the primary bedroom. I always joke that the way I fixed the challenge of 8-foot ceilings in this room is that I vaulted them. So I was able to make this room brighter by vaulting the ceilings up into the attic space, and it really just opened it up. I stuck with my Moody neutrals in my color palette, so you'll see lots of blacks and camel color in here. And I also complemented that with my 2 Pages curtains in here, but I added a border trim, which I love. I think that's the perfect touch for a primary bedroom and feels really elegant. So just like some of the other rooms in the home, the floor plan in here wasn't very functional. This bedroom was massive, and there were 2 tiny closets and a tiny bathroom. So we bumped the wall out in this primary bathroom. It used to be really long and narrow, and this gave me a much larger rectangle to work with. I was able to add a full-size shower, a sitting tub, and even these 2 windows out here to bring in some more light. All right, this is our mudroom. I really wanted a place where my girls could put their bags and their shoes. We keep all the shoes down here in the bin, and green's my favorite color. So I went with the color Luxe by Magnolia Paint. I finished off the design in here with my 2 Pages curtain in the Windowpane white carbon design. I love that this still feels like a neutral, but it has a playful side to it, especially since this room is mostly for my children. This used to be the dining room, but I added a butler's pantry. There's some debate whether this is called a butler's pantry or a scullery, but I wanted this to be moody like the office. So we did the cabinetry in Sherwin-Williams iron ore, and I added some glass cabinets here just to give it that elegant feel, since I knew most everything in the butler's pantry was going to be beautiful to be displayed. And in this room, the finishing touch here was my motorized Roman shade by 2 Pages. I love this dark chocolate warm color with the trim border. And the best part about this one is that it's motorized. So at night, it's super easy for me to click a button and have the Roman shade come down. I love that feature. Part of the floor plan change was that we decided to let the butler's pantry move into the kitchen. I loved this home, but it was built in the 1970s. The floor plan wasn't functional for a modern day family, and the home has some low ceilings. So I had a few challenges that I need to work out. One of the things I added in this home was this large window over the sink. It didn't exist before, but it allowed some more light to come into this room. In the future, I would love to add a shade onto this window. I think a bamboo shade would be perfect. It would add some warmth and some natural texture in here. And this is a 6-foot wide window, so 2 pages makes this really easy. I can measure, have it custom made, and I think that would be a great addition in the future to this room. I would describe my design style as warm, neutral, and a little bit eclectic. A lot of my design inspiration comes from art. I have an array of materials and designs from 2 pages. I also use them in my clients' homes because I know they're going to be quick, easy, and high quality. I hope I've created a space in this home that's going to be warm and cozy and a place to raise my family for years to come.